All right, moving on to the next slide, let's talk about some key terms. The first is goal acceptance, the extent to which a person accepts a goal of his or her own. For example, I work in Liberty University's marketing department, and I set goals for myself all the time, whether it be for a project or to meet with a client or to create a design for something. I have to create my own goals, and I know they're mine, and I know I have to attain them. The second is goal commitment. This is the extent to which a person is personally interested in reaching a goal. For me, I know I have to reach those goals because in finishing them, it's reflecting on the marketing department and Liberty University. So I have a lot of pressure to complete these goals. The next is management by objectives, also in the text called MBO. It's a collaborative goal-setting process through which organizational goals cascade down through the organization. When I picture this, I almost see a pyramid scheme type thing, not a scheme, but a pyramid, where the goals start off with the CEOs and the head honchos. They create a main goal. That goal trickles down to the managers and the people in the level below them. It then goes down to the employees. The managers let the employees know about the goal, and from there, and each level, it can be micromanaged. The goal can be picked apart, deadlines can be assigned, different aspects of the goals can be micromanaged as well. Moving on to the next slide. Performance management and organizations. Most goals are oriented toward some element of performance. Managers have to be careful in trying to motivate employees. If they approach it in the incorrect way, employees could be scared off or just not care. The managers have to show that they care and that they're specific and they're there to help. A manager's role is to monitor employees' progression and behavior with a set of standards, and standards vary from organization to organization. Once observed, the results should be shared with the employee. This is to help them understand what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. And this is called performance management. So who measures performance? Like I just mentioned, it is a manager that usually oversees employees. So this is called the appraiser. This person oversees, keeps track, and gives feedback to the employee. The feedback is essential. It needs to be 360 degrees so that the employee knows what they're doing correctly and incorrectly. And next is frequency of the appraisal. This is how often the appraisal will be going on. For me, we have appraisals bi-monthly. These appraisals will show us what we're doing right, errors that we've made, and it's very important in measuring success and attaining a higher goal. The information gives the managers what they need to know about the employees so that they can then see if they're deserving of a promotion, a raise, or if they're not doing well, training or punishment that could even lead to being fired. So this is very essential. Moving on to the next slide, which is individual reward and organization. This is the value of the reward worth the employees. Is it worth what they're looking for? What I interpret this as is the juice worth the squeeze. I'm sure you guys have heard that before. It's really just, is this worth it? Are the rewards that are set in place by the company, is it worth it for the employee to attain them? The rewards need to be enough to attract employees, capture their attention, and get them working as hard as they can to attain that award. The symbolic value needs to be substantial for all employees. It needs to mean a lot to every different type of employee.